Oh my goodness. So my iPhone storage cut out. Sorry everybody. I didn't delete my last files, and so here we are, part 2. The masculines want progress, and so they want you to believe them when they say, I've changed, I've learned, I've grown, I get it now. Let's take a redo. They also want to tap into your psychic abilities, divine feminines. They're seeing the gift you are. They're seeing the capacity you have to bring this lush, new, jungle lushness to the connection and this ever-flowing fountain of love, innovation, this wellspring. They want to meet you there. They want to swim in that, dive in that. They want to do that. So wonderful. They don't want to revisit the past. They want to actually tap the potential of this connection. Wow, is that ever romantic and gorgeous energy. So what is the biggest challenge? Wow. The biggest challenge is knowing how to do that in light of the sovereign autonomous energy that you've each come into the awareness of. They basically, now that there's no ego, there's no motive, there's no codependency, there's no agenda. You know, in the old templates, there's always a reason why. Sometimes in these divine connections, you just are, you just have become, you just realize there's nothing you need. So how do you define where to go from here if you don't really have a need to fulfill? That is an interesting challenge. So masculines are looking for the appropriate motivation. How about the joy of exploration? Heck yeah. So here comes the divine guidance to say initiation into the spiritual pursuit, landing the spiritual connection in the physical, and diving into just that which you said you want to dive into, masculines. New beginning in the physical on the spiritual seeking path. This is the altar, bringing the connection to the altar together as a couple, asking to be shown. What do we do with this in the world? Divine Creator, how do we go about? We have cleared the slate, worked the karma, overcome, self-realized. Now what? Divine, show us. That is incredible. Have you ever seen a reading like that? Anybody? This is the energy we are bringing onto the planet through the conscious evolution. Through this twin flame journey, we have arrived at the precipice of what we can in our own efforts, in our own solo efforts, and now it's time to energetically come together and become exponential in the name of love, with the divine as the leader, the focus, the divine justice. Wow. That's super cool. So where do we go from here? Where is the connection going? Oh wow, the heartache and surrendering, the self-love. So, you know, because we're seeing all this collaboration, I really feel like this combination is showing that there are some conversations that need to come up between the twins. Sometimes I get the messages that focusing on the good stuff, focusing on collaboration, the innovation, the goals, the shared visions, all of that. But today, don't be afraid that it's trauma bonding. That's karmic, and that's when people go really, really deep into whining and wallowing and complaining about what's happened and bonding over that that's happened to them, and then not seeing that blah, blah, blah. This is all about looking for progress, holding space, supporting each other, sincerely listening for understanding to each other, clearing the slate so that history doesn't have to repeat in any way. This is an absolutely beautiful direction, twins. So may you all have communication about this. We're getting to the place where there's a desire for aliveness to come in the name of love, on the divine higher levels. So how stunning. So let's see what message we can get for the feminines watching. We are getting Pegasian Stargate, sophistication, ingenuity, originality, and elegance. Feminines, there's never been a better time to show your masculine and the world and yourself what you've become, how excellent you are, how exquisite you are, and part of that is your shining, brave heart coming through in these stories of overcoming and triumph and connection, wisdom, peace, excellence, perfection. Sharing your stories from that place of having done it, having fought the good fight and overcome. Those are the points of communication that show your true mastery, feminine, and you're going to get these opportunities to share that story with your masculine, I'm feeling, and a golden potentiator, quickening, exponential expansion. So there does seem to be some necessary communication coming in, my 43 self-love, about the triumph, about the end of heartache, about how self-love has won the prize. And that's going to blow these connections into a whole new selflessness, I'm hearing, so that things can really get off the ground. Okay, for the masculines, what can we see? Spine of fire, alignment. That's like the kundalini, the chakras all coming in together, but true self, passion, motivation, and purpose. So masculines, you are also going to be able to show the feminines your true self, no holding back, no fear of energetic hooks, I'm hearing, no codependency. There's been a reluctancy to open up and to really show the feminines the real you because you didn't know if they were ready to hold the space, to not overcompensate or be afraid of that sincere gift of self and purity. You didn't know if that your feminine was ready or worthy for that. I'm seeing divine masculines. And the word passion here, I am excited to feel, twins, what I'm feeling in this, because this looks like the masculines. You know what I'm actually getting? Because this is such a primal fire, soul level, eternal, essential, tantric. I'm feeling the kundalini here, the sexual awakening energies. And I am absolutely in awe of what I'm sensing, because I just felt the masculine collective saying, get ready. Are you sure you're ready to experience this connection that way in full alignment? Divine feminine. I wasn't expecting that. That is incredible energy. So masculines, I would say that you're getting this, mirroring this message coming through for the collective, that is indicating readiness in both twins for the receptivity of this degree of truth to be shown. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Bye for now, everybody.